Name's Eric Stogstill, born in old Santa Monica, California. Coffee is my life. Married now about 12 years, 2 beautiful kids, Alana being of course the boss. I'm just the worker still, but that's a good thing. When you're married, you're kind of always still working. I worked at a place called Ultimate Smoothies, and the owner wanted to bring in coffee. So a gentleman came in, supplied the espresso machine and everything. Got the full-on teachings of how to prepare the proper shot and utilize the machines, and kind of started there. Of course, went on to Starbucks, I worked at Coffee Bean, worked at Pete's. And my wife was a big factor in it, always saying that you need to do something that you really like. You need to take this to another level and stop working for people because you have something special. And it's definitely the passion, the feeling, the way that I explain everything that I have. Most people are just like, what can I get for you? And me, I'm gonna show you what I can get for you. And if you don't know, you're gonna know in the next 5 minutes what you want. Little hints of berries, little fruity notes in this one, nutty, definitely a little milk chocolate kind of finish and very earthy. I was walking through the farmers markets, I was doing my local shopping and all, and noticed that there's people roasting peanuts. And I'm like, hey, roasting peanuts is a dry roasted process which is extremely similar to coffee roasting. I've never seen anybody roasting coffee in the public. A little light came on in the head and I'm like, wait a minute, this could work. I started looking around, always fiddling through eBay, looking through roasters and this and that. Came across this little hand crank roaster. Oh man, I remember the first day I got it. Pulled it out right in front of my door of my apartment building, hooked it right up. Roasted a couple batches right in my front door. I was just like, this thing's amazing. I owe a lot of my grace and a lot of my business to this guy, man. Seriously. Went and started talking to a couple of the market managers, got into Culver City, and kind of took off from there. After a few months, I couldn't produce enough. And in fact, sitting there hand cranking the whole thing, whole time, non-stop, pouring coffee with one hand, counting money with the other, while talking to you. Got a little intense, definitely. You know, some people just couldn't wait. That's what pretty much started out the whole free delivery thing, is that, you know, I need to be able to provide for you, but if I can't do it here, bring it to your door. One from my family, who knows if I'd strive so hard to really push so much to do all this, you know? When somebody comes to me and they tell me what they're looking for in a coffee, if I don't have it, I tell you, hey, you know, I can send you this place or I can deliver it to your home. I don't have it right now, and I'm not going to lie to you to make a sale, so I'm not going to go home feeling good. It's all about me feeling good. That's the way I get to project my positive energy to make you feel good. That to me is business. That to me is what I strive for in business, is I care. And it's probably another reason why a lot more people are clinging on to loving my coffee. I think honestly a lot of people buy my coffee because they like me in a sense. It's sometimes, you know, it could be any coffee, but I care, and they see that. And there's something about the genuine personality in a person sometimes, or the product, that makes you want it more. You know, I mean, I base it after my 5-year-old daughter. People see that and they're like, man, this person cares about me. He's not just like, oh, he needs to pay his Ferrari off, or his $1 million home, or he needs to go to the Bahamas. No. I need to feed my children and my wife, you know? It makes it easier and more comfortable for me. At least I can sleep at night. And that's a lot of about just doing right, for sure. For a while I'm sitting there and I'm roasting at all the farmers markets. I couldn't make much money. I was like, dude, how can I make more money? I can't make enough to save enough to buy a real roaster like this. Good old buddy of mine from high school, actually a neighbor of mine and everything, you know, he was always really excited about the potential I had as well, seeing the growth of my company and all. He was like, you know what? If you can find yourself a better, little bit bigger roaster, we can help you out and get it for you. So immediately I started doing my footwork, found a little 7-pound coffee roaster as a Dietrich IR3, and it was only $5 grand, yet it was in Missouri. But it just so happens that my friends for Thanksgiving were going to Oklahoma City, which was maybe about a 5-hour drive. He's like, well, I'm going to buy it, you know, I'm going to buy it for you. We're going right there. I'll go get it for you. That almost in tears. I was like, oh, please. You know, they went on their little journey for Thanksgiving and came back with a beautiful treasure. Good old Dietrich back there. Me, I need to absorb everything I can, do the best. You treat people right, and look at the karma you get for it. Somebody buying you a $5,000 roaster on love, for sure. You want a coffee? I got it for you. That's the most part. I mean, you know, I get to kind of be the first part of your day. That's a good thing to me. Waking up every day, never saying that I don't want to go to work today, and in fact, working pretty much, if there were 10 days in a week and 40 hours in a day, I'd be doing so without even getting tired. It's motivation alone. Like, it's not all just about the cup of coffee. It's about the people. It's about the inspiration of growing, doing something for myself, which has taken, you know, feeling like this little guy to a bigger level of just being content with who I am up here. Yeah, you know, I own my company, I started the business, but I couldn't be anything without the customer. Most businesses believe, hey, I'm here, I got what you need, and they're going to take advantage of you every way. Me? Always bless my customers, telling them that, they're like, thanks for being here. I said, no, thank you for being here. I couldn't be here without you. Without you supporting me and, you know, truly believing in me, I couldn't be a business.